Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to Overwatch. We are still trying to get every character's cute and pixel spray, and we've only got Doomfist and Zenyatta left. Additionally, Blizzard just released their newest hero, Moira, the 26th hero, so we're gonna have to go after her sprays eventually. But today we're gonna do Zenyatta. Zenyatta's pixel spray is very notorious, and his cute spray isn't necessarily easy to get either. The requirements for Zenyatta's cute spray are to heal 1500 damage with a single use of his Transcendence ability. It's a very powerful healing ability that does a lot of healing in a 6-second increment. So you've got to have an enemy team that's willing to do a lot of damage to you in 6 seconds. Additionally, your team has to be grouped up so they can be healed by you, and sometimes this feels like herding cats. It's just incredibly difficult. I would say team composition factors into your likelihood of getting this spray. If you've got a good team, then you're much more likely to get this spray. And also, it depends on the heroes your team has picked. If they've got a lot of tanks, like Winston, or Reinhardt, or Orisa, they're probably going to spend a lot of time near the healers, so they're probably going to be grouped up. And if they're grouped up, there's probably going to be teammates grouping up behind them. So if you've got a tank or two, that really increases your chances of having your team grouped up to heal them. On the other hand, if your team has a lot of flankers or snipers, like Widowmaker, or Tracer, or Genji, or Doomfist, or Sombra, they're going to spend a lot of time away from you and might not be grabbed by your Transcendence. So the more of those you have on your team, the less likely you are of getting this cute spray achievement. But even more important than your team composition is the enemy team composition. The absolute worst thing an enemy team could have when trying to go for this achievement is an Ana. If the enemy team has an Ana, she can simply toss a biotic grenade into your Transcendence and prevent all of your teammates from being healed. If you see an Ana when trying to go for this spray, your number one priority is to kill that Ana so she can't sabotage your Transcendence ability. The best thing, though, that the enemy team could have is a Zarya. Because if the enemy team has a Zarya, she's going to force your team to group up, and then she's going to try and use a very strong ultimate ability on your team. And if they try and follow up with, say, Reaper's Death Blossom or Hanzo's Dragons, that is going to be the prime opportunity to do a bunch of healing. We actually saw this a while back when we were trying to get the Orisa sprays. Our allied Zarya launched a Graviton Surge, and then our allied Hanzo followed it up with his Dragon's Ultimate. And we hit the vast majority of the enemy team while their Zenyatta was trying to heal through it. Now, in my case, we had a damage-boosted Hanzo, and he was able to kill the entire team. But nevertheless, that Zenyatta was still doing a lot of healing, and even though his teammates did eventually die, that was probably a very, very large amount of healing that he did. So what we want is that to happen to us. Here we have a pretty good use of Transcendence, as I use it to stay alive and keep our Roadhog alive while he's using his ultimate. This doesn't result in a lot of healing by me, but it does allow us to push the payload even further. Here we have two tanks with large health pools on our team, trying to defend the payload.
Experience tranquility.
And we can see that I do heal my teammates until the Junkrat ultimate comes, and you can't heal through an exploding tire like that. Here we have two tanks, Winston and Roadhog, great for healing. However, the enemy team has an Ana, which sabotages us, so we can't heal our Winston. If that Ana wasn't there, we might have been able to get it in this run.
Experience tranquility.
Coming in for a final push here, trying to take back the point, and Reaper jumps down and tries to use his ultimate on us, which is exactly what we want. We can try and heal through this and keep our team alive, and do a lot of healing at once. However, there were only one or two teammates nearby, which means he did not do enough damage for us to heal. So this came close, but still falls short. Here our team is utilizing the Protect the President strategy. We got Reinhardt protecting Bastion, which means everyone should be grouped up on the payload. And then the enemy team comes in with a Genji and Roadhog using their ultimates. And this is a great strategy as well.
Experience tranquility.
Except for the fact that our team cuts them down pretty quickly, so they don't even get a chance to do damage to us. This one's pretty bad. We've got D.Va trying to contest the payload with only me supporting her. I don't know where our teammates are, but they're nowhere near the payload. So I probably should not have used my ultimate here because it's not going to heal a whole lot. Here our Reinhardt does a very bad charge, so I rush in because I know he's going to be the beacon of attention and try and heal him through all the damage the team throws at him.
Experience tranquility.
However, it does give the team the encouragement they need to try and take the point. They follow up on this very well. We do take this point this way. If the enemy team has a Zarya, you want to use your ultimate to counter her ultimate, and I'm not saving myself for that.
Tranquility.
Sure enough, not too long after this, she uses her ultimate, and I don't have my ultimate ready, and my entire team who is grouped up dies, and I can't heal them enough. Additionally, we can see that Ana threw a biotic grenade in there, so even if I was able to use Transcendence with them, they would not be being healed. Killing Ana should be priority numero uno if you know enemy team has Ana. Again, I panic and use my ultimate at the absolute worst time. It's pretty much a slaughter, 5 of us against 1 of them. Even though she's using her ultimate, we can cut her down pretty easy. This is an absolute terrible use of Zenyatta's ultimate. And the thing I want to do is kill the enemy Ana. The enemy Ana is my biggest threat when going for this achievement, so I will hunt her down as best I can. Zenyatta's not normally someone who goes to hunt down the enemy, but I have to do it if I want to get this achievement. I finally get this achievement in overtime, and I got incredibly lucky.
But an extinguisher is not required.
Our Mercy revived me just in time for me to use it, and our Reinhardt charges at the enemy, which I would think would be a terrible idea, but he kills the enemy Ana, which is exactly what I need. Right there, the enemy Zarya launches her Graviton Surge. The enemy Reaper uses his Death Blossom. The enemy Moira uses her Kamehameha move. It's so much damage over time, and I'm able to heal it all, and I do a crazy amount of healing, over 3,000 healing. That is more than double what I need for this achievement. So we have definitely gotten this achievement, and then some. But of course, that is Zenyatta's easier spray. His Pixel Spray is much, much more difficult. To get Zenyatta's Pixel Spray, you have to get 4 kills with your Discord orb on the enemy in 6 seconds. So Discord, kill, Discord, kill, Discord, kill, and Discord, kill. It sounds easy, but it is absolutely not easy. Which means the best time to get this is when you're trying to escort the payload, because at the end of the escort the payload mission, the enemy team will be rushing out of their spawn, trying to delay you even the slightest bit, which means they're trickling out and are easy picking if you know where they're coming from. This right here is the first time I came close to getting this achievement. We throw the orb on Diva, and our Junkrat kills her. Then we throw the orb on Mercy, and we kill her ourselves. Then we throw the orb on Diva after she has been resurrected, and Junkrat kills her with his ultimate. And then I die. That was 3 kills in about 5 seconds. If I hadn't died, I might have been able to get 1 more. That McCree might have been the prime target. Here's another instance where I come very, very close. Again, we're escorting the payload and they're rushing out of spawn. I throw the orb on Mercy. Mercy gets picked off. I throw the orb on Ana. Ana gets killed. I throw the orb on Widowmaker a split second before our Genji cuts her down. And then I throw the orb on the enemy Junkrat. And then we kill the Junkrat ourselves. But that's 4 kills in 8 seconds. We needed to get it done in 6 seconds. So that wasn't enough. Here is the moment where I actually got the Pixel Spray. Once again, we are on the attacking side, and we are doing a capture point map, which is a pretty similar concept. They're rushing out of spawn, trying to contest as quickly as they can. That happened pretty quickly, so let's slow that down and look at this bit by bit. The first thing I notice after getting out of my ultimate is that our Reaper has been frozen by the enemy Mei. So I throw my healing orb on him, And I also move forward to body block for him. This is what separates the good healers from the mediocre ones. Throw the disc orb on Mei, and kill Mei. Throw the orb on Soldier, kill Soldier. The enemy Mercy comes by and resurrects the Mei. I throw the orb on her, and the team cuts her down as well. And now that Mei's back up, let's just put her back in the ground, shall we? I throw the orb on her, and she is killed by our soldier who is using his ultimate. And that is the game. And that wraps up Zenyatta. We have gotten both of Zenyatta's sprays. They were incredibly difficult to get, especially that pixel one. It took me several hours. And yet, I still enjoy playing as Zenyatta. He's quite a unique character, and I do enjoy the ability to heal teammates while you're throwing out damage. I like being able to counter Widowmakers as Zenyatta, because nobody expects that, but he's actually quite useful if you can catch the Widowmaker unaware. Before we get to Doomfist, I think we'll try and take on Moira. I've heard her achievements aren't terribly difficult. We'll see how long it takes for us to get those achievements.